Visit 815 here with two Remington 870s. This is the synthetic Express, and this is the wood-stocked Wingmaster. Blued versus matte, wood versus synthetic, plastic internal parts on some pieces, all metal. So let's take a look at breaking them down. And we go. Breaking down the Remington 870. This is the 870 Wingmaster. We're doing just a quick field strip, alright? Got a nice white background, highly reflective, so you can see the parts a little bit easier. At least that's the hope. Here we go. The weapon has been safety checked, but just to be sure, you can press right here. Visually and physically inspect. Nothing in the chamber, nothing in the mag well. It has indeed been made safe. Go ahead and remove the nut at the end here. Slide off the barrel. I'm going to take the barrel off to the top here. Next, and honestly, for most field stripping, you'd be done. Most people just take off the barrel, they pull a snake through that, call that good, and you can wipe the internal. So I like to go a step further. On this side, you can press this if it's not all the way in the rear. In fact, it is, so I'm going to go ahead and slide the forend forward. Now, press it up. You can feel with your thumb right there. You hear that? On this side. Alright. Right, then left. The assembly comes out. I'm going to see if I can hold it so you can see it sideways. Alright. I just have the stock, trigger assembly, receiver, and magazine tube. I'm going to turn this for you so you can see it a little bit better. So that looks like. See those little grooves right there? That's where these grooves ride, okay? So I'm going to put this over here. And these pieces go like this. If you look from the bottom, the boated end and the boated end. Your first Disassemble 870, sometimes people get this backwards. You can't get it in otherwise, but you just take those two pieces apart. Now this one needs a cleaning, but there you go. If you wipe this down, I take a little Hops 9 on both of them, wipe it, let it dry, a little Rem oil, put it on there, let it sit, wipe it off. Same thing with this. Main effort is on the bore, and sometimes on the plate here. This is the extractor. So the extractor in the face here sometimes will have the crud from the shells. Put it back together. Boat end, the boat end. Boat ends go towards the front. Why do I say it that way? I think it's easier for people to understand. And you can see how these two link up. See that? Now on this 870, it's been, this was my grandfather's, then my uncle's, and then mine, so it's been used quite a bit. So I need to put a little tension on these rails. On the 870 Express, I don't need to do that. I take the magazine tube, put it through the stock. Once I feel it just get in there so it won't fall apart, stick my thumb in on the right side and left side. And then my finger here is just pushing right there. Anytime I move the stock back, if you hold that down, you can move it, otherwise it locks. Alright, now all we need to do is put the barrel back on. Again, cleaning the barrel, we're just running some bore snakes, gets the dry crud out, and then after that, whoops, look what I'm doing. If you're on the bore snakes, you need to use a nice wet solvent to break down the powder residue. Alright, you just work it back in there. The trick is, you start the barrel through the receiver first, and then you fit it through the mag cap. And now you got it back together. That's just a quick field strip. Again, I like the more full version. I think you get a better clean. Thanks for watching. Visit 815. Out.